Democrat or Republican or independent. This movement is everyone. This is anybody who wants to come down and say that we are tired with the system and the way that it is. If somebody on the Tea Party wants to come down and join us, I would gladly take that support. I have no problem with it whatsoever. So, I mean, Democrat, Republican, we want to call everybody, call everybody. Call Jared Polis, ask him why he's not here right now.
Yeah.
Call Jared Polis, ask him why he hasn't supported this movement. You know, call Michael Bennett, say, where does he stand on the Occupy movement? I haven't heard anything from anyone in our elected representatives nationally saying, you know, this is a good thing. There's a couple people here and there, but not here in Colorado. Why is that?
Yes, there are, actually.
What do you know?
And
okay, announcement. I have an announcement I'd like to make. Occupy Denver is having good luck with the police. Police have been behaving themselves and allowing the event to continue. It's been going smoothly. Occupy Denver is asking folks to contact the Denver police. They got a comment line, Twitter account, and to thank them for allowing the Occupy Denver event to proceed smoothly, and that public opinion can have a tremendous effect on maintaining the Occupy Denver event. If you looked in the Denver Post yesterday, there was an article about it, and the Denver police were receiving tweets on their Twitter commending their behavior, and then they were retweeting it. So that's really good. So people could help out that way. That'd be great. It's quick and easy.
What about a liaison?
That's a different issue. It's a totally different
issue. What about a liaison?
Different issue.
I think that's a good idea.
There's not a trial in Occupy Denver. They're going well. It's going great. That's the point. So thank the Denver police. That's what they're trying to do. Okay? There's not a trial.
wait a second. Listen,
not disagreeing.
excuse me, don't start a war here. This woman wants to talk to you.
There's not a trial. They're not on trial. It's going great down there. Okay?
Very clear point.
There's not a trial.
Relax.
You made a very clear point. If anyone else has another point, by all means.
Can we go over names real quick before we all break up or anything?
What do you mean, names of what?
My name's Andrew.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Just like
Andrew.
Yeah. You want
Jeff.
I mean, in case anybody remembers
Loud
anything.
so we can hear you.
Nancy.
My name's Dean.
Topher.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Grandma Joe.
Gary Eric. I'm Hank. Evan.
Donna.
Joe.
Valerie.
Jay.
Scott.
Judy.
Scott.
Hilario.
Jeff.
Nami.
Do my best to remember that. Quiz of the week. So we've got those 3 events happening Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then next Tuesday here, and bring who you can, and we'll have it'll be a lot more concrete next week. Promoting it, just tell your friends, I mean, if you want. Yeah, on the Facebook page.
campus would definitely get some.
On the Facebook page for Occupy Boulder.
At CU is you have to go through the student government and get their approval to put a flyer up. So
You got to go to the individual building.
don't just go putting flyers up on campus because they'll just take them right down.
You can do them here though.
You can hand out flyers. There's like if you go to the Dalton Trumbo Fountain, that's what they consider a free speech zone. You're more than welcome to stand there all day, every day, handing out flyers to students as they pass by. As long as you don't get in the way of the educational process, they have no problem with it whatsoever.
You can print off all the posters from the Occupy Together's website too, and put them on. They have all these.
And there's a flyer at Occupy Boulder's
flyer stands.
Facebook page
Yeah,
on their
thanks.
photos. You can print that out, and that's a flyer for their events this week. And yeah, so like next week, Tuesday 12:30 here, and then the events, and yeah, it'll be exciting.
2 questions. One is, how do we get hold of flyers if we want to?
Oh, you can print them out from online, or
I'll have some next week for people who don't have the opportunity to go and get them themselves.
Yeah.
I'll bring a short stack of them for people who want to hand them out.
Right. And the other question is, do we want to, I hate to bring up the police again, but do we want to do a liaison with the Boulder police? And do we want to contact the Boulder police? Do we just want to see what they do?
I think before we
Yeah.
start
We wanna
contacting
meld
official
organizations
organizations,
first.
we need to make sure that all the Occupy Boulders are working together first, and then we can come to them as one voice rather than have 4 or 5 different groups come to them over the same thing. That just increases their paperwork load, and we don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I think in general, most of these occupations are just coming together and not asking for permission first, giving them the chance to say no.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Right, but they're not necessarily an enemy, right? They could want to be a part of this.
Denver, it's going great.
So
but not everywhere.
I mean, it's
Iowa, for example.
they're a part
has
of our
problems.
community.
Yeah, no, they're hard.
New York
they're
City
working
has
class
problems.
people. They do their job. I have complete respect for them. My grandfather's a retired captain and detective. I understand they're just trying to do the right thing every day. So, there shouldn't be any problems with the police. If we're respectful to them, they'll be respectful to us.
All right. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you.